Facing a pandemic and not panic. At the beginning of a disease outbreak, most people are usually in denial. Some do not believe the disease exists, while some do not think it could get to them. As the outbreak spreads, different groups of people begin to see reality. By the time it is declared to be a pandemic, alarm bells of panic will be ringing worldwide. However, panicking is not the way to face a pandemic. Panicking does not do any good, only harm. When people panic, they tend to overreact and make decisions that are not well thought out. Some people will start hoarding goods and create artificial shortages, which fuel more panic. The economic effects alone usually take a long time to recover from, and this is true for individuals and the whole nation alike. How then can you face a pandemic without panicking? 1. Be well informed. Information is the key to solving any problem. If you are to face a pandemic the right way, you must be well informed. Look for details on how the disease works, how it spreads, what preventative measures to take, and what is the existing treatment. Complement this information with the actual figures of what is happening around you and all over the world. Knowing things like the number of infections, the number of deaths, and the number of recoveries can give a clear idea of the progression of the disease and its severity. From this information, you can plan at your best and adjust your life and business accordingly. When seeking information, be careful of the sources you use. You must only use verified and authoritative sources, as the rest can spread inaccurate information that can harm you. 2. Deal with anxiety. It is normal to suffer from anxiety during times of uncertainty. Stress can cause people to make decisions that are not well thought out, such as spending rent money on loads of toilet paper in fear of a shortage. Dealing with anxiety is very important if you want to face a pandemic the right way. 3. Have a game plan. If you're going to survive a pandemic with very minimum damage, you have to plan and plan appropriately. From the time that the authorities announce an outbreak, start putting together a pandemic plan. Do not wait for the actual pandemic to be declared. A well thought out game plan will include things like how you are going to handle a possibility of self-isolation or lockdown, how to maintain active lives of communication, things to do during the pandemic, how to protect your financial interests, and more. 4. Put your plan into action. When you have your pandemic game plan in place, keep following the news and details about the pandemic. As mentioned before, staying informed is critical when it comes to making decisions. Use the information to decide the time to put into action your plan. You do not have to wait for an official pandemic declaration to put your plan into action. Just choose the right moment. 5. How to tackle a panic attack. Many people will tell you to remain calm. Unfortunately, not everyone knows how to or shares with you how to manage your peace, especially when a sudden panic attack overwhelms you. At the outset, you need to realize that anxiety is a feeling which stems from the mind, with raging negative thoughts and fear of impending doom. This overwhelming feeling then affects your whole body, which can freeze or cause hyperventilation. So let's see how best to tackle a panic attack. First, recognize your feelings as feelings of anxiety. Then start to counter them with positive thoughts and happy souvenirs. Once you have dealt with the mind, you can tackle the body. Sit down or lie down, close your eyes, take several deep breaths, and keep focusing on positive thoughts while telling your body to relax. You should already experience a more relaxed feeling after a few minutes. Complement these little exercises with a hot shower or a bubble bath, and maintain deep breathing and stretching exercise. You will soon be able to clear your thought process and face any panic attack in any situation.